and welcome to your daily love reading for Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in a message for you for your personal journey using 3 decks of cards. So we're going to bring in the gorgeous Energy Oracle. I'm also going to bring in the Soul Connections When Two Hearts Meet cards and the Inner Child Oracle cards. But before I do, I want to bring in a channeled message from the Ascension Oracle, which is my deck, and the Heal Your Body by Louise about what you may be going through physically right now. And I feel there may be many things you're going through physically right now, but they've been guiding me specifically to focus on the hands and the fingers. That's why I'm wearing no nail varnish today, because they've been showing me physically how painful it is about the changes that are coming in. Now, this is right now as we prepare for Valentine's Day and we get ready for this shift that's coming in with Easter and things moving ahead. Karmic endings change, the wood snake coming in. Maybe you felt heaviness, around your heart, or you felt heaviness. Maybe you felt tired as well, a little bit drained. Maybe you've had a struggle to get motivated. I definitely feel it's a shift between the dragon and the snake coming in, and the snake is taking no messing. The snake is saying, I'm here to shake things up. I'm here to bring in significant change. So it also feels very tiring going from the dragon to the snake. So I feel the dragon is prepared us and the snake is now ripping things out of the way. So you're going to feel this dramatic shift. So if you're feeling tired, a little bit drained or heavy, or maybe you're struggling to get motivated, that's why. I feel that will definitely be affecting dragons. If you're a dragon yourself, I'm a dragon, you're going to be connecting with that. If you're a snake or maybe any other sign, you may not be feeling it as potent. But if you are a dragon and you've been feeling tired, drained, if you've been feeling like, what's going on? I've got no motivation, a lack of energy, it's because of the shift that's happened in your sign. So just have faith that it will get better and things will move forward. Now, the hands and the arms and the fingers are connected with feeling. And your person wants to feel you. They want to touch you. They want to taste you. They want to love you. They want to be with you the right way. And when that's repressed and that can't be experienced physically, we have issues with the hands and arms. Now, they are connecting me directly with hands and fingers. If you're having arm issues, maybe you're having aching arms or aching joints, or maybe you've knocked your arm up or something else has happened, this is why. The need to feel. Problems arise when feelings are repressed and we feel unable to give or to reach out. And they may feel that they're unable to give you right now what they want to give you right now, and that's affecting them. It's a problem for them. It's causing them problems. It's hurting their heart. So they may also be having pain in the heart. They may find that they're having a heaviness in the heart or itching around the heart area, or they're having palpitations or anxiety. They may even be having pains in the arms, like you would when you're having heart pain, because this is again about repressing the heart. And I feel this is what they're needing to do, open up more and speak their truth. And this is again what the wood snake is creating. It says, give back to yourself at this time, massage will help. And I feel that will help if you're having arm issues or issues with the heart or the shoulder or any other symptoms. If you're having hand issues and finger issues, it may be that you've got dry skin, all of a sudden your hands are cracking, maybe they're bleeding, or you're hurting your fingers, your nails may be breaking, you may be having little nicks and cuts on your fingers, you don't know why. And sometimes it's just one particular finger that gets affected by this energy. But I feel at the moment it's all of them, including the thumbs. Why? Because it's all about feeling everything. And it's all about the big changes that are taking place. So fingers are connected with the many different aspects of the life so that we live and how we live our lives and how we feel about them. So for example, each finger or thumb represents a different aspect of their life and your life. And when there's issues, and they're either hiding, wearing a mask, or they're not being truthful, it's going to affect the fingers in many ways. So we go through issues with the fingers to address the areas that feel wrong or off balance, and that will then heal the cuts, knocks, or abrasions. So I'm definitely feeling all kinds of things here. They're giving me like nails ripping off, cuticles pulling up, little nicks and cuts on my fingers, and this is because I'm channeling it, fingers bleeding. So I want to talk about all of them. And if you're thinking, yes, I understand, I'm having that too. This is why. So I'm going to go to Louise Hay's book here. And this is so powerful because if we go to the fingers, it talks about every single one. And maybe you're not experiencing every single one in your own journey, but you may be experiencing an issue with one of your fingers, or maybe one of your thumbs, or something else is going on. So I'm going to tell you why, okay? So fingers are connected with a hurt, okay? It says, represents the details of life. So obviously there's hurt around details of life. So if they are changing details in their life, big details, big changes, walking away from things that they need to walk away from, which the wood stake is now bringing in, saying, I'm shedding that skin with you. I'm not going to mess around, beat around the bush. I'm being very abrupt and cruel to be kind. And I really do connect with that. You may have noticed that too. Okay, the wood snake is making us all speak from the heart and speak our truth, but maybe also do it in a way that's very abrupt. So we have to watch what we are saying and what we are thinking and what we are speaking. Because obviously thoughts become things. And this is about the way we speak to ourselves, but also the way we can speak to others. So if you've noticed that, maybe you're thinking, oh, I'm being a bit snappy and I don't know why, or I didn't mean to say it in that way. I don't know why I said it that way. It's the wood snake. The wood snake is saying these things have got to be released. I'm going to be cruel to be kind. And I feel that's the message of the wood snake, being cruel to be kind. And really you could see there as God pruning a tree. If God comes in and prunes the tree, you might think, why is he being cruel and removing this from my life? But he isn't, he's being kind. Because God is not interested in your comfort, he's interested in your soul growth. So he will release you from things that no longer serve you. And that's what the snake is doing. So the fingers connect with the details of life. And when there's an issue, okay, it's because we're not at peace with what's changing. So we have to find peace with the details. So if you're having issues with your thumb, think about what thumbs do first of all, thumbs up or thumbs down. So it's connected with the way we see things, right or wrong, up or down, good or bad. So the thumb represents intellect and worry. So if there's any worry going on, any over worry, overthinking, procrastination, it can affect the thumbs. Now this could be worry in your mind or worry in their mind, the both of you, or you're connecting with it. So if they are sitting around worrying about everything or trying to intellectually understand things through logic, not love, they're going to have thumb issues. So affirm, my mind is at peace. My mind is at peace. So when they find peace in their mind by accepting things and gaining clarity, and they do that in the silence too, when they're having that time out from you to understand things and work things out, then any issues with the thumbs will go. Now the index finger, this one here, represents ego and fear. So if they're really worried about what they need to change and they're in fear about it, like severe anxiety or stress, they're going to have issues with these fingers. So you can affirm, I am secure. So this is also about stability. Okay, stability, maybe not feeling like they have enough money, or they may be dealing with fears around leaving a situation. So they're worried about that. So it's affecting their stability. So affirming, I am secure. So these are things you can affirm to assist the connection. I am at peace with the details of my life. My mind is at peace. I am secure. And that's really knowing you are safe and you're protected. If you're having issues with the middle finger, okay, represents anger and sexuality. Now think about what we do with the middle finger when we're angry. You may stick it up at someone. Not going to do it on camera, but you may stick your middle finger up at someone. So it's feeling anger, resentment, okay, needing to forgive maybe as well, needing to let go, needing to say something instead of keeping things in. So for example, if your person is dealing with a karmic situation, it's very toxic there, or maybe they're arguing, they may be sticking the fingers up at them behind the closed doors. Maybe they go in another room and they stick the finger up. And it says, I am comfortable with my security. I'm comfortable with my sexuality. I'm comfortable with who I am. And they can also be angry when they're repressing that desire for you. They have a desire for you. They want to be with you intimately. They want to make love to you. So they're feeling all that sacral chakra activation. It's frustrating them. And if they're not acting on it, if they're holding it in, if it's building up more and more like a volcano ready to explode, they're going to get issues with their middle finger. If they're having ring finger issues, and my ring finger is so painful at the moment and sore, I can't even get a ring over it. Okay, my hands are really dry because they're showing it me in this way. So the ring finger represents union and grief, or unions and grief. So obviously what this means is if they're married or in a living arrangement with someone, if they're in a relationship and that, relationship isn't very good, and obviously it's not good if they're loving you and wanting union with you, so they are feeling the pain around that relationship and the need to release that relationship, it's going to affect the ring finger. It's going to affect them. Maybe it's affecting them so badly if they're married they can't even get the ring on. Or maybe they have to leave it off because they may have a cut, and that's really what I'm connecting with. They showed me like little cuts. And I didn't even know how I got these cuts, I was kind of doing something in the kitchen. And then I look around and I'm like, oh, my finger's bleeding. That's so strange. So, and I didn't know how I'd done it either. And sometimes you do that. You think, why am I bleeding? I didn't even know I'd done that. And they may well do that. And it's representing also the need for punishment if they're feeling guilty about being in a marriage or relationship and then loving you from afar or watching you from afar or communicating with you if you're in contact or, fantasizing about you. So they're going to have issues with the ring finger. And you can affirm, I am peacefully loving. So they're not loving in a peaceful way if they are wanting you and they're in something else. And that's something they need to release and heal. But it also goes the same if they are single and they're in fear about committing to you or coming forward to you because they want to be in union with you and they're feeling grief and pain about not being in union with you. So that's also affecting them too. So we've got the little finger represents family and pretending. So if they're pretending everything's okay because they've got kids or in front of the kids or with their family, maybe their mum or dad or extended family saying, oh, everything's okay, everything's wonderful in my life, and it really isn't, they're going to get issues with the pinky finger, pinky promise. So it represents the family and pretending, I'm myself with the family of life. So it's about really connecting with life and connecting with the self. So you can affirm these things. You can affirm, I am peaceful with the details of my life. My mind is at peace. I am secure. I am comfortable with who I am. I am peacefully loving and I am myself with the family of life. And that's going to help to heal anything you're experiencing in your fingers and your hands. So I need to get that out first. And now I've channeled that, fingers crossed, it's going to get better for me. Okay, because the angels channel it through me in a very physical way and I'll experience it physically. Now, I do feel there's other things you may be going through, like heart pain, as I said, arm issues. You may even get those pains in the arm connected with the heart. You may have neck issues. You may just be having cold or flu-like symptoms and many, many things you're experiencing. But the ones they want me to address are those ones because I feel they're what the masculine are experiencing. And they may just all of a sudden find they've got a cut on the finger or on the thumb or the nails are breaking and they don't know why, and that's why. So you're either experiencing what you're going through within your own situation that needs to be released or needs to be addressed or dealt with, or what they are experiencing connected with you. So let's shuffle and see what's going on. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What's the energy coming through for you today? And what's the energy coming through for them? So strap in for the ride. This is going to be a long reading, but I feel it needs to be today. As we start this new week and really prepare for what's coming. So what's the energy around the journey as well? Thank you, angels. This is a powerful day. This wonderful Wednesday is bringing power in. So what's the energy for you? We've got respect there. What's the energy around them today? And what's the energy around the connection? And I feel that's really you deserving respect and knowing that you deserve it and they want to do this the respectful way. That's why they're dealing with things first. So what's the energy coming in around you today? 2 cards. Love your life. Very powerful. What's the energy coming in around them? And what's the energy that's coming in around the journey today? The energy around the journey. A few cards. I'm taking them. Okay, let's see what's going on there. So first of all, for you, the message coming through, we've got community. And they give me the word commitment as well, because you can make a commitment to yourself through the community you're in. So I definitely feel this is where you are today. You are in a community here of like-minded beings who understand and get you, so you're not alone. You're not alone. I feel I need to share that with you. Because some of you may feel alone. You may feel like nobody understands what I'm going through. Nobody understands what I'm feeling right now. And we do understand. We feel what you feel. We've all been through what you're going through, or we've overcome it in some way. So you have the community here to assist you. You may also be surrounded by people that can be there for you. Maybe you don't want to, confide in the journey with them, but they are there for you. You may have family and friends you can spend time with and enjoy being around. You may work in a community at your job. You may be around people in your job. So this is about being around others. I feel being around others right now will bring support in for you. And it will help you to know that you are loved and not alone. Because we're never alone. We can be alone but never lonely. We can feel lonely but not be alone. You can be surrounded by millions of people and feel alone. But this is about you knowing you're not alone. Because you may feel alone on this journey, like nobody understands you. Whether you are actually living on your own, spending time on your own, or with other people, it can feel lonely in that way. And the angels say, no, you've got a community here who gets it, who understands. And you may be doing things in the community. Some of you may be doing volunteering work. Or you may be actually out in the community, active, participating in things as well. And I feel this is also a big message about celebration, coming back together. And you're more likely to come into reunion with your person anyway when you are enjoying life, loving your life, which came out here as well. Love your life, because when you're connecting with your inner child, they're going to be fear. You release fear, and then you're raising your vibration and loving your life. There's a great song by Robbie Williams. It says, love your life. Know that you are magnificent and beautiful and powerful. And find people with hearts like yours, and that's in your community. And you may find that here on Guided by Angels. So love your life, lift up your vibration, focus on joy, focus on things that you enjoy doing, and that's going to open the doors for reunion. And also passion. We got passion here as well. Follow your passion and enthusiasm, it fuels your purpose. And embrace your life with love and gratitude, it's a gift. So be very grateful today. Be very grateful for what you have. Focus on your passions. Think about what you want. And I do feel you're going to be feeling all the passion coming from them as well. Especially if you're feeling this in the sacral chakra. That desire and that longing for each other. And you can channel that into something else. So maybe you go out with your friends. You go dancing. Or you go to a gym. Or you go and do some physical activity. Or you maybe attend a class and you're channeling it into creativity. There's outlets that you can channel this energy into. You can also sort yourself out, okay, if you're feeling that passion. You've got the garden and the gate. So what I'm feeling with this is you may be thinking you've got everything there, but the door's closed. The gate's locked. You want just, if the gate had opened, everything could come flooding in. So the message is, while there seems to be a delay, or while there seems to be a block, or something not coming in, remember, first of all, your journey is in divine timing, and give back to you. Tend to your garden. So fill up your own cup. Give yourself what you need. Be very kind, loving and gentle to yourself. And look after your thoughts, because they become things. Because in the garden of your mind, you've got weeds growing there. And you've got beautiful flowers. So the flowers are the positive thoughts. The weeds are the negative thoughts. So you have to get rid of the negative thoughts. Otherwise, the negative thoughts take over. Just like weeds can take over a garden and kill all the nice, beautiful flowers. So you have to, you have a garden. If you leave a garden, it will overgrow. It won't be very nice. And then it'll be really hard to clear it out because of thickets and branches and everything else. So you're in this garden right now. You may feel you're alone and you're waiting. Feels like this is that waiting period for the door to open, the gate to open, for something to happen. And this may be because your person is all tied up. They may be still dealing with their karmic relationship right now, or their karmic ties, or financial constraints, or fears, or things that are holding them back from being all in with you. But that happiness you're seeking is coming. So you're being guided to have faith right now. The sun is coming. The sun is happening. And this is also since we've moved into this new year. So this new year is going to be a very powerful year for you. So see it in a higher way. Focus on you right now. Self-love. You may want to have a nice relaxing bath. Maybe you want to go to a spa or pamper yourself a little bit. So the message is, while they are dealing with their karmic issues or their fears or struggles or whatever is stopping them from being with you, because the wood snake is on that. The wood snake, remember, is being cruel to be kind. It's taking no prisoners. The wood snake is saying, I'm going to release everything that's tying them up. I'm going to shed all of that skin so they can be free. And you don't need to have that happen to you, because in 2024, the dragon did that for you. So many of you will feel like you're okay. Maybe you're having a great time in your job. You may love what you do, or you may be making changes in your job, which is exciting. You may be feeling like you've got things going on for you. You've got things sorted. You may find you've got more money. Your home's okay. There's like nothing really, apart from the state of your love life, there is affecting you. So you may feel like I've got everything going for me. It's just waiting. So you remember, you're learning to surrender. You're learning to give that expectation to heaven, to release any fear, because it's like all you need to do is just allow this to come in. You're just waiting for divine timing. It's a process. So they are in the crazy energy here. They are all tied up. And for those of you who have got something you're tied up in, maybe you're in your own karmic situation, remember, you will also be shedding the skin. So maybe put yourself in the masculine energy, because you may well be operating in your own masculine energy to get released from those karmic ties. But ultimately, what I'm feeling here for you is that you're in the garden waiting. And it's not about waiting. It's about knowing that while you're waiting, God is working. It's about accepting, loving life, focusing on your passions, and being very kind and loving and gentle to yourself. That's how you'll receive your happy ever after. And that's what's coming in for you, happy ever after. That's why you're picking up on all these issues with the fingers and the hands, because it's the need to reach out. You may want to reach out, but you're being guided to pause and wait and allow them to come to you, because that's how you earn respect. It says respect your relationships, and they want to respect this relationship with you, and you want to respect the relationship with them. And this is what's coming into the relationship, respect. So this is how you respect yourself, by giving to you and not needing them to come in and validate you in any way or to make you happy in any way, because happiness is an inside job. So for you, what I'm really connecting with is, while you're in this garden waiting for the floodgates to open for everything you want and everything you've ever wanted to pour in, which is your person, maybe it's abundance and other things, take solace in your community. People who get you, people who respect you and admire you. This can also be connected with your work and the things that you do. Focus on being the sunlight. Focus on the warmth within you, shining that light, maybe even focusing on service, because they are all tied up right now and they are dealing with their stuff. So while they are dealing with their stuff, you focus on your passions and love your life. And before you know it, that door will open, that gate will open, and things will move forward. Now, the energy around them today is financial constraints. So we know that they are all tied up. Let me just grab that card again. They are all tied up. And a lot of them are tied up with financial constraints. So they may be married and they've got financial obligations. They may be living with someone and they've got financial obligations. They may have obligations financially to their children. Even if they're single and they've ended things with a karmic partner, they may still have those obligations. They may have financial obligations at work or to a business partner. They may have financial obligations to a family member. Or maybe this is about debt or releasing themselves from things they've got into. So they are definitely dealing with money issues and they're all tied up. So they could be tied up with a karmic partner for financial reasons. And that may be making them very confused, because they want to honour themselves by recognising the love and having a new adventure with you. They want you and they want a new beginning with you. They just may not know how to make it happen. And this is why they need this time. So while you feel you're in this garden waiting for the gate to open, and the gate opening could be them messaging you or knocking on your door or saying, I've left that person, or whatever it is, you know what the gate opening means for your situation. This is about you being patient and loving and gentle with yourself and kind, and make sure you're filling up your own cup. Because they aren't confused about how they feel about you. They're confused about things they need to release to be with you. All seekers of truth experience confusion. So they are seeking the truth. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need. So the universe is showing them what to do. The universe is making them aware of what they are tied up in and what they need to release, and how to honour themselves and how to honour you and their loved ones, which means being honest and open and communicating and speaking and saying what's on their mind, taking off that mask. Honour your loved one and you will notice your relationship becoming stronger, They want to honour you. They want to do this right because they recognise the power of the love. The divine will help you recognise signs and miracles. So they are receiving signs constantly that they belong with you. They are now understanding those signs, and they know that it's pointing them to a brand new beginning, a brand new adventure, and a fresh start. Seek adventure and new experiences. Life is a journey. Remember, God is not interested in our comfort zone, our comfortableness. He's interested in our pain, really, and the way we grow from it. Making things better and brighter through the transformation through pain. So, for example, when you go through a big loss, you go through pain, but then you come out the other side stronger and wiser. And then you recognise why you had to go through it that way. And this is what they are saying. I'm ready for this adventure. They want this. They want to have the world with you. I feel a lot of them want to do things they've never done, and they want to experience those things with you. Now, this could mean travel, going to new places in the world, experiencing things in a different way, just viewing the world differently. So they are releasing themselves from their financial constraints and their karmic ties to be free. So you've got to have patience and faith in the journey. And instead of envying the karmic partner or envying other people who are in relationships, recognize why everything's happening. And I feel that this envy card is also about them being very jealous of anyone you're spending time with right now, if they can't be with you for their own reasons. Worried that you're going to move on. Jealous of people you're spending time with, even if it's very innocent. It may not even be someone that you could possibly entertain as a lover. This could be a friend, someone you've known for years, or a family member. There's still jealousy there because you're spending time with people and they aren't. And it's vice versa. It's your role reversed as well. Whereas you may be feeling envious towards a karmic partner, even if you know in your heart and soul they're not happy. You might think, well, they've still got that person there when I want them with me. So it's about rising above envy. You're learning how to do that. Let love show you how to learn from each other. So you learn from everyone you encounter on this journey, including karmic partners who are catalysts to the love. And this is for long-term love, remember. That means you and your person are going to be together long-term. You're going to be together forever. And that means you've got to trust that you're going to be their last love. That means whomever they're with now is a stepping stone to them being with you in the long-term goal, because you're endgame for them and vice versa. So the envy is also the way that we release fear of not being good enough, or our own value. We need to remember our own value and worth, and we remember who we truly are. And this is all a lesson. What do you aspire to be? Aspire to achieve your highest potential and set your sights higher. So whenever you go into the envy, which is one of the 7 deadly sins, that greed, envy, feeling like something is missing, jealousy, this is when we have to rise up and see things in a higher way and say, why am I actually jealous of that person? Or why am I envious of that situation? Why? Because remember, whenever you're seeing people coming together, or you're seeing twin flames coming into union or reunion, it's a sign and a preview of what's coming for you. So don't feel envious, feel excited and celebrate it. Celebrate them, because the universe is offering something to you, saying this is what you're going to have, abundance. When you embrace the abundance in your life, prosperity is yours, instead of feeling jealous or envious. And that's a lesson we learn, to look at things in a higher way. And we also have to communicate with the universe about what we desire, to express ourselves openly and honestly and clear the air. And this is also what they're wanting to do. They're wanting to honestly open up to you and clear the air, to communicate. They're learning how to communicate better, to ring you up, to talk to you, to express themselves, but also to express what's going on in their life with you and tell you what is happening with them, but also to open up to other people too. So I feel this is definitely them releasing themselves from their karmic ties by communicating to these people clearly about what they want and what they don't want anymore, about changes they need to make, obligations they need to release, and things they need to sort out. And that's what they're doing. Some of them may be on the phone talking to people about their situation. Could be a family member, someone they're confiding in. It could be a professional. They could be getting legal advice about something. They could be talking to someone about something they need help with. So have faith in the journey right now. It may feel today like you're waiting, and it may feel like it's never going to happen, but it will in divine timing. So fill up your own cup, water your own garden, look out for those weeds, and make sure you're pulling them out. And don't do anything that you'd regret, like ringing them up and shouting at them or bombarding them with messages. Instead, fill up your own cup, make sure your garden is growing and blooming, and then the gates will open to everything else. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.